Ah, look at his blue eyes. So cute.
Welcome back from Mandarin's palace. Looks like the Masters of Evil managed to pull a fast one on us and kidnap 2 X-Men, Jean Grey and Nightcrawler. For the next part of the operation, we're moving our headquarters to another location. When you're ready to go, talk to Mr. Wingfoot.
Okay. Yep, that we will definitely do. But let's honestly start talking to people here. But before we do that, we need to get Johnny back up. Johnny! Welcome back, buddy. I missed you.
No.
And now what we can do, actually, before we do anything, just because I unlocked it, and I'm very excited for it. It is going to be go over to here, go to outfit, and we get his modern. Look at that! Are you kidding me? You cannot tell me that that's not dope. I'm like, come on. Okay, let's do that. That is so awesome. Dude, do these guys have anything new? No. I'm surprised. I've honestly been using them a lot. Okay, no. And no. Okay. Alright.
Time to go Nova.
Yes, it is, Johnny. Yes, it is. Okay, now we can talk to people. He's a man on a mission. Anyway, we can go talk to people. Now that we have that ability to... Vision!
Welcome. Do you have a question for me?
Yeah, what's 2 plus 2? Okay, so we already did all that.
I am...
Thanks, Vision. Alright, then what if we talk to Nick Fury? And all that goody goody bunch. Actually, what if we just move on? Yeah, let's honestly just move on. Wyatt! Hey, buddy.
Hi. What's new?
Take us to the new headquarters. Yes, I'm very sure.
He's awake! Shield the castle! Now! Get him to the lab immediately.
What is that thing?
Greetings, my friends, and welcome to my home, the Sanctum Sanctorum. I realize an aging townhouse in Greenwich Village doesn't quite match the opulence of Stark Tower, but I think you'll find it comfortable. The rest of our team has already moved in. I would suggest you talk to Colonel Fury first. He has information concerning our next mission.
Cool. I'm actually kind of angry. Use Gem of Oster. Yeah. Because I just realized I had to give Nick Fury the ultimate schematics, and I don't think I could do it now that I'm in here. That does put a damper on things. Use Alright, let's see where we can go with this. Inner
Team, welcome to our new headquarters, the home of Dr. Stephen Strange.
Why did we leave Stark Tower?
We moved because now that Loki's involved, we're gonna need magic. And there's no better place on Earth for magic than the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Has there been any word on the kidnapping of Nightcrawler or Jean Grey?
Professor Xavier has located one of his X-Men in Dr. Doom's castle. That means Latveria is your next stop. For more info, talk to Black Widow.
I love talking to Black Widow for more.
You're free to explore your new HQ, but when you're ready to start the mission, use the Orb of Teleportation near Wong.
Okay. What do we have over here? Use strange trivia. See, I don't want to. There's the Orb of Teleportation. Nick Fury, hey, can you understand?
Hello, Johnny. Are you keeping out of trouble?
I'm trying, Colonel, but I'm not always succeeding.
Hey, that was awesome. Why is Professor Xavier here?
I invited him because he's the only one who can locate the missing X-Men quickly.
What makes Xavier so special?
Xavier is one of the most powerful telepaths on Earth. And there's that added incentive that he's the leader of the X-Men.
Why would Dr. Doom kidnap Jean Grey and Nightcrawler?
S.H.I.E.L.D. analysts think it has something to do with the theft of the mutant amplifier from the Omega base.
Why do they think that?
If the mutant amplifier were used on Nightcrawler, he could teleport anywhere in the world. And with Jean Grey, well, I hate to think what could happen.
How do you mean?
If her psychic powers were augmented and then she transformed into the Phoenix, she could tear the Earth apart without giving it a second thought.
How did S.H.I.E.L.D. get its start?
It was originally created to battle Hydra, a terrorist organization run by Baron Wolfgang von Strucker.
S.H.I.E.L.D's grown some since then.
Yes, there was a time when S.H.I.E.L.D. became so large it suffered from traitors within the organization. But with people like the Black Widow in key positions, we'll never have that problem again.
Until you find out that she's actually a traitor. But anyway, keep your head up, Fury. Thanks, Colonel.
No problem.
You're just so sweet. Black Widow.
Hello. Welcome to the Sanctum Sanctorum, our new headquarters.
Hello, Black Widow.
Well, Loki's ploy worked. He tricked us into going to Mandarin's palace, leaving Doom free to kidnap Jean Grey and Nightcrawler.
Colonel Fury said Professor Xavier located Nightcrawler in that area.
Yes. He is somewhere in the Castle Doom, and that is exactly where you are headed. I would advise extreme caution. Dr. Doom is not to be underestimated. When you are ready to leave, use the Orb of Teleportation near Wong.
What is Castle Doom?
Located in Latveria's capital city. It looks like nothing more than a medieval castle, but it houses some of the most advanced technology on Earth.
What kind of defenses will we find there?
Doom prefers to use robots for security. These Doombots, as they are called, closely resemble the man who created them.
How were Nightcrawler and Jean Grey kidnapped?
They were visiting Dr. Moira McTaggart on Muir Island when an army led by Ultron attacked.
Was anyone hurt?
Not seriously. Ultron's team did not waste time with unnecessary battle. They fought their way into the lab area, trapped the X-Men in containment fields, and then teleported out.
Were you a Soviet spy?
Originally, I was a ballerina. But at the news of my husband's death, I became a spy for the KGB.
You know, I used to actually be a stripper.
Shh, don't tell anyone this, but, my name was Hot Flame, because the ladies dig me, or Chick Magnet, whichever one you want.
Why did you defect?
I discovered the truth, that my husband was alive. He had become an agent known as the Red Guardian, and his superiors wished him to sever all ties to his past.
Well, there's a plot twist. Your husband hated you. Anyway, thanks, Black Widow. Sorry about your husband, but, tough luck.
It was no trouble at all.
Okay, cool. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, before we actually talk to... before we actually talk to anyone else, let's go to the sanctuary. Wolverine. I'm so glad I have that costume. So happy.
Greetings, humans. I am Clea, Sorceress Supreme of the Dark Dimension and friend to Doctor Strange.
Can we look around here?
Yes, but be wary. This is where Doctor Strange stores arcane objects. Most are harmless, but some could prove quite dangerous.
Like your accent? Oh.
Hey, that name you gave me, CB Sobolski, was perfect.
He was able to help you?
Yeah, he said all I need was a shield security module. Would you mind talking to the Vision? I bet he has one.
Sure, I can do that. See, that's why I came in here first, because I knew that he was going to ask me a question like that. Ooh, an action figure. You have found Daredevil action figure. 3 of 5 Daredevil action figures found. Awesome. Alright, we can make the rounds then.
Hello. How are you?
I'm cool. Look at me, bro. My wrists are on fire. My head's on fire. Do you think Black Widow might be working for Dr. Doom?
You mean because of the laptop we found on the helicarrier? No, it's impossible. Black Widow is a lot of things, but she's not a traitor.
How can you be so sure?
I know, because I fought beside her, and I've been romantically involved with her. And on a more practical side, she doesn't act like she's lying.
Well, I mean, she is also a woman. It's kind of their thing to act innocent. What do you mean Black Widow doesn't act like she's lying?
A person's heart rate changes when they lie, and Natasha's heart is steady as ever. She has to be telling the truth.
That's right, you have acute hearing.
Yes. That's one of the side effects of having radioactive waste dumped on me as a kid.
What did the radioactive waste do to you?
It blinded me, but it also heightened my other senses. I now have a radar-like ability to give me a mental picture of my surroundings.
But how did you learn to fight so well?
That was because a martial artist named Stick trained me how to use my new abilities. Oddly enough, Stick's also blind.
Huh, makes sense. Alright, thanks, Daredevil.
Anytime.
Why not?
Ben, I think this is you.
Hi, how are you?
He discombobulated. Why do men get stupid around you?
Oh, you must have seen how Jarvis reacted to me at Stark Tower. It's a pheromone thing. I'm still learning how to control it.
A pheromone thing?
Yes. You see, I transmit a chemical that makes men very attracted to me. It gets a lot worse when I'm under stress, like during battle.
So, like, what if we were in battle in the sheets? Do you think it would... I don't know, like... Anyway, are you any relation to Spider-Man?
None whatsoever. I'm not his sister, I'm not his cousin he gave blood to, and his powers were never accidentally transferred to me.
You've never even dated?
Well, he is cute, in a geeky sort of way. But with his sense of humor, I prefer to keep my distance.
Ooh, so what you're saying is that Spidey has game. I like. So why are you called Spider-Woman?
Mostly because I have enhanced strength and can stick to walls, like the web slinger. But also I have the power to generate bioelectric venom blasts.
Wow, Spider-Man can't do that.
No. He also hasn't had the training in hand-to-hand combat that I've had.
Oh, he's had some training in hand-to-hand combat, but... You know, anyway. Anyway, thanks for your time, Spider-Woman.
It was my pleasure.
I bet it was. But who do we have over here? Iceman. I have never seen that before, so that's actually really cool.
No problem.
Iceman, you talk to him.
Hey, did you see that Professor Xavier's here? With him on the case, Jean Grey and Nightcrawler are as good as free.
You seem to have a lot of faith in Xavier.
Hey, come on. This is Professor Charles Xavier we're talking about. The guy's never wrong.
I guess so. Are you worried about Jean Grey and Nightcrawler?
If they'd been kidnapped by almost any other villain, I'd be fine. But this is Dr. Doom. He doesn't play nice.
But what can Doom do? He's got no real superpowers.
No, but the guy's super smart, and with brains like his, he's got all the superpowers he needs.
You're not wrong there. See, Bobby, you are special. You seem pretty proud to be an X-Man.
What's not to be proud of? Look at the people I work with. Cyclops, Beast, Colossus, Emma Frost. They're all heavy hitters at the top of their game.
What do you think of Professor Xavier?
Oh, he is one in a billion. Dignified, intelligent, and tough as nails when he has to be. He's the only one who could lead a group like the X-Men.
I guess you are definitely not wrong about that, because Nick Fury would never be able to lead a group like that. He'd lose his mind. Do you think the Black Widow is a traitor?
I'm sure she had a perfectly good reason to be lugging that laptop around in the middle of a battle. Even if she was awfully close to Doom's troops.
So despite the evidence, you think she's loyal?
Look, she can't be guilty, okay? And you know why? Because she's really hot and I don't want her to be guilty.
Oh, Iceman. Thanks, Iceman.
Be cool.
Always. You know what? Now I have to be, because he said it. The way he said it was just awesome. From one smart guy to another. You know what? Also, from one doctor to another. Doctor Strange, how are you?
Greetings. I trust you have spoken with Clea about the dark magic she senses. I now sense it as well.
This dark magic Clea senses. What will it do?
It is difficult to tell. The magic waits like a creature on the hunt. It lurks in the dark, waiting for its moment to pounce.
There's nothing more you can tell us?
I'm sorry. All I know for certain is that this dark magic is the work of my arch-nemesis, Baron Mordo.
How do you know Baron Mordo?
Long ago, I had been a doctor of surgery and injured my hands in a car accident. While searching for a cure, I met the Ancient One.
You're a teacher?
Yes, but at the time his student was Baron Mordo. I discovered Mordo intended to steal the Ancient One's power, and I helped to stop him. Since then, Mordo and I have been bitter enemies.
Ah! Who's the Ancient One?
He grew up in the Himalayan mountains some 500 years ago. There he was trained in the mystic arts, but was ultimately forced to battle his treacherous master.
So he's old, and also very wise. Sounds like Gandalf.
The young man then dedicated his life to fighting dark magic, and joined the Order of the Ancient Ones. He outlived his compatriots, and feared he would die without finding an apprentice. Then he met me.
Aw, so he needed a sidekick like Batman and Robin. Anyway, thanks, Doctor Strange.
You're quite welcome.
I bet I am. I bet I am. Ah, Clea, the Sorceress Supreme of the Dark World, was it? What do you have to say about the dark magic that you sense?
Humans, I would warn you, dark magic is stalking this house, waiting to pounce like a wolf in the night.
Who's responsible for this magic?
Doctor Strange's most powerful enemy, Baron Mordo.
Who are you?
My name is Clea. I am the Sorceress Supreme of the Dark Dimension.
You know Doctor Strange?
Yes, we are quite well acquainted. Years back, Stephen brought me to Earth, and I became his student. Once I had learned all I could, I returned to my dimension to free it from the corrupt rule of my mother.
You have mommy issues. Dark magic is after us?
All I can tell you is, this house, the Sanctum Sanctorum, is the focal point of an immense evil energy.
Do you know when this evil magic will happen? Sorry, evil magic will happen.
That is what most concerns me. It is happening now, even as we speak. Like a menacing vulture, it hovers, waiting to strike.
Huh. Do you know what else is like a menacing vulture? You. Who is Baron Mordo?
A vile, dark sorcerer who has long been a rival of Stephen's. And though he has great inborn magical powers, Mordo is no match for the mystical might of Doctor Strange.
Why are they rivals?
Long ago, Mordo pretended to be a student of the Ancient One, all the time plotting to take his power. Stephen discovered Mordo's deception and attempted to warn the Ancient One.
Thank you for the warning, Clea.
Of course.
Now with all that being said and done, I need to go talk to Vision for Weasel. Hey, a simulation disc. Who could that be? Click. Ah, Doctor Strange, that's... I mean, it's almost like we're in his house. Like, let's be honest here. Anyway, let's go downstairs. Ah, Captain America, but World War II Captain America, to be precise about it, so that no one gets confused. Vision, I have something to ask of you.
I wonder if I could impose on you to locate the book entitled A History of the Arcane. Wong said it would be located somewhere in this house.
Sure thing, Vision, and I did pass it, so I'll definitely get that to you. Anyway, what do you know about Latveria?
Latveria is a tiny country in Europe, located near Hungary. It's a haven for gypsies, one of the few people Dr. Doom takes an interest in.
How's Doom done as the leader of Latveria?
Surprisingly well. There's virtually no crime because the country is patrolled by an army of robots. And thanks to Doom's genius in weaponry, Latveria is considered by many to be a superpower.
Who is Loki?
He's the son of Lothi, king of the frost giants. Odin took the infant Loki as his own son after defeating Lothi in battle.
It's actually Laffy, because it's Loki Laffy's son, but... Anyway, whatever. So, Loki and Thor were raised as brothers?
Yes, but as the two boys grew, so did Loki's hatred of Thor and his desire to rule Asgard.
Well, I mean, let's be honest, you're adopted. Your real father was an absolute disgrace, so I'd kind of want to rule Asgard as well. Vision, do you still have that security module?
The one for accessing SHIELD data? Yes, I still have it.
Could you give it to us?
I suppose there's no harm in that.
Oh, you sweet soul. Anyway, thanks, Vision.
You're welcome.
I bet I am. You sly dog. You little blip blip. The Scepter of Dormammu. Gotta love Dormammu. Anyway, Mirror of the Ancient One. Oh. Use the Mirror of the Ancient One. A blurry image appears in the mirror, and then sharpens to show a very old man floating in a void.
Who is it that disturbs my meditation? I see my student, Dr. Strange, has allied himself with an impressive group of individuals.
You're the Ancient One, Dr. Strange's teacher?
Correct. And no doubt, there must be grave danger in the world for one such as you to have banded together. Tell Dr. Strange that his master shall keep a watchful eye on the situation.
We will. Thank you, Ancient One. Alright, cool. What a nice lady. Anyway, Hank Pym, how are you?
Hi. What can I do for you?
Can you kiss me? What's the sphere Wong is standing by, although he's not even there?
That's the Orb of Teleportation. It's for transporting people to different locations.
Did Doctor Strange create it?
Yes. I guess since he's the Sorcerer Supreme, he's the only one who could create such a powerful magical item.
Yeah, I mean, can he though? Anyway, thanks, Hank.
Don't worry about it.
Cool. Yeah, you keep playing with balls. It's not weird or anything, I swear.
Okay by me.
Why would that be? That would be so weird. Ah, Professor Xavier, how are you, buddy?
The Masters of Evil recently abducted 2 of my X-Men, Jean Grey and Nightcrawler.
No, that's a bummer.
Colonel Fury has placed a priority on saving them. Apparently, he feels that by locating the wayward X-Men, you will also uncover the headquarters of the Masters of Evil.
Have you had any luck finding your people?
Yes. With the aid of Cerebro, I've discovered Nightcrawler is in Latveria.
That's the country Dr. Doom rules.
Nightcrawler's location really comes as no surprise, although I must admit I'm puzzled as to why Jean isn't with him. But there's no time to hesitate. To get to Latveria, use Doctor Strange's Orb of Teleportation. It will send you there instantly.
Cool. What's that device beside you?
This is an uplink Beast created, so that I can access all of Cerebro's functions, even though I'm miles away.
What's Cerebro?
It's a large device located in the sub-basement of the X-Mansion. I use it to locate mutants around the world.
Oh, so you're a stalker. Nice. Are you the only one who can use Cerebro?
No. but it can be dangerous to the untrained mind. That's why I will only allow the most experienced of telepaths to use it.
Which of the X-Men have clearance?
Jean Grey and Emma Frost are both quite skilled at working with Cerebro.
Are they also quite skilled with their mounts? Because, you know, I'm trying to get my flame on. Who is Nightcrawler?
His real name is Kurt Wagner, and he's perhaps the kindest soul I've ever met. Hailing from Germany, he is devoutly religious, despite his somewhat devilish appearance.
Is he an X-Man?
Oh yes, he's been with the team for years. His mutant ability to teleport has saved the X-Men hundreds of times.
Sweet. Who is Jean Grey?
Jean is quite a talented telepath, and very powerful at telekinetics, more so than she realizes. And that power carries a grave danger.
What danger is that?
If she expends too much energy, there is a chance her personality will be consumed by the Phoenix. The Phoenix is a malevolent entity, capable of great destruction.
Kind of like your baldness. Thank you for the information, Professor Xavier.
Of course. Come back anytime.
I'll try my best. Yes, Wong, can I help you?
Hello, I am Wong, Dr. Strange's assistant.
Well, no wonder why you're an assistant. The way you sound. What is the Orb of Teleportation?
It is a mystical device recently created by Dr. Strange. It aids him in reaching the dark dimension, where his friend Cleo resides.
Is the orb dangerous?
Not at all. Once I have attuned it to the proper location, you may use it anytime you like.
Sounds suspicious. What is this place?
This is the Sanctum Sanctorum. It is built upon a focal point for supernatural energies, and is the home of my teacher, Dr. Strange.
What goes on here, besides probably circle jerks in the back room to pay rent?
This is where Dr. Strange conducts various experiments into the mystical world. It also houses his vast collection of occult objects.
I was just about to say, so an occult studies group, pretty much. Alright, cool. Thanks, Wong.
It was no trouble at all.
I bet it wasn't, but you best leave me alone. What's over here? Use door to Dr. Strange's bedroom.
None shall enter this room unless they are accompanied by Dr. Strange.
Okay, a door just talked to me. I don't know how to feel about that. Anyway, the sanctuary. Sanctuary. I cannot speak. Oh, Cap. Look at you. Looking fine, looking fine. Anyway, Weasel. I got the information for you, buddy.
Well, what have we here? Oh, a brand new XJ9 Shield security module. Sweet! Now I can do some serious hacking.
Enjoy yourself, Weasel, but not too much. How did you find us?
Do you honestly think any of you can hide from a super hacker like me? There is nowhere on Earth you can go that I can't track you down. Actually, Deadpool told me.
How did you get in here?
Well, I climbed up a drain pipe and crawled in through a window. Then, a plant tried to eat me, and some tentacles tried to drag me into another dimension. Just wait till you get my bill.
I'm good. Any word on the Imperium?
Nothing new. Far as I know, it's a think tank run by S.H.I.E.L.D. But I'm looking to find out exactly what it is they're thinking about.
They're probably thinking of a way to shut you up permanently. And still no idea why Black Widow had information on the Imperium security system?
Well, I bet she's working for the other team. But we'll know more once I hack into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Black Ops network and get full info on the organization.
Okay, well, good luck with the government. Thanks, Weasel.
Haha, you can thank me later. With cash?
Nah, I'm good. All the cash goes to Reed Studies for the Baxter Building. He's a very important man. He can't afford to drink his own pee, okay? His urine doesn't taste good. He had me do it on a dare before. I cannot wait for that version of Storm. It is so awesome. Vision! I got you your book so that you can read.
Ah, you found the book. Thank you. This should help improve my knowledge of the mystical realm.
Of course. You're welcome. Thanks, Vision.
You're welcome.
Cool. That was a lot. That was everyone that we have talked to. We went about, talked to every single person. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this and switch my team, get into Doctor Strange's bedroom, collect what's in there, and then we'll be on our way to Latveria and hopefully stop Dr. Doom. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.